Hey.
Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody.
Hold on. I have to turn my sound down on my phone.
Okay, great.
Yes.
How's everyone doing today? This is our 2020 wrap-up episode.
It's over.
Finally.
Jesus. It's been a long time coming.
It really has.
Are you excited?
That for the new year?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a lot of things happening next year, hopefully.
Really? Like what?
I'm hopefully going to lock my hair.
Oh, okay. That's true.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Yes, it's fine. I'm hoping to get a dog.
I'm hoping to help train the dog.
Yes. And that's it.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything planned for 2021. I just plan on doing great. So,
okay, girl.
Yep. So I'm going to introduce ourselves really quickly, or I'm going to introduce myself. I am Tasha Mack. I am the older sister of the duo, and I'm a publicist. I am a personal trainer, and yeah, that's me. What about you, Lil D?
I am. Oh, our names aren't up there for some reason. I am Elle. I'm Danny. I'm a lot of things. I'm the little sister. There they are. I'm the little sister. I also do PR. And this was the first time I actually felt like saying that because we have like a lot of clients recently. It's really overwhelming. And so, yeah, that's what I do. So we're going to start with our hot topics, right?
Yep. Tonight's a little different, first of all.
Yeah.
Tonight's a little different. We'll have topics where, hold on one second. You explain it.
Okay. Tonight we're going to have topics where throughout the episode, we'll talk about a couple of things that have happened throughout 2020, but also we will have our awards show that basically highlights our favorite brands. So you'll get to see who we picked for the best of 2020. And that will be throughout the show too. So the show will be a little longer, but stay tuned for all the goodness because you may find a new brand for 2021 to buy or follow and really support. So that's what we're hoping to bring awareness to in this whole 2020 wrap-up episode. But we're going to start with our hot topics. So I'm going to intro Marquita in really quick, and we're going to get this show on and popping. Tasha, you have to bring her in.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing today? Are you here? Would you like to be on?
Well, people are texting me during the show. It's like this phenomenon. I'm sorry. Oh, in case people were wondering, we're in attire. We didn't explain, but we are in attire. Mine lights up. I didn't know it, but
yeah, everyone, they can the basic one.
Yes, we are ready for 2021. So we're just bringing it into manifestation. Now, Marquita is joining us for Hot Topics.
Let the celebration begin. Yes, everyone. 2021.
Oh my God. I love her.
So tell us what you got, because you know what she told me earlier today. I mean, since I only have 10 minutes, so
yeah. So
y'all,
come on, Marquita.
10 minutes. Oh, one moment, please. That was a little something for my 2020 homies. So 2020 has been such a raggedy year. Everything that I thought about that was like, I can recap it. Oh yeah, I got a picture in the back now, y'all. Dang, I'm gonna take some of my minutes away. Cause I was just thinking, it looked like I was being held for hostage, and I had to read a ransom note in my background because I didn't have like a picture or anything. It was just so plain. I was at home. This is my quiet room, so it didn't really have anything on the wall. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna add a little picture back there so people won't think that they didn't kidnap me for ransom. So I was thinking about all of these events that happened in 2020, and a lot of the things that were highlights of 2020 was about death. So it really wasn't a lot for me to say, hey guys, let's remember this. I'm going to let them rest in peace. So I'm not even going to talk about the deaths. Y'all know who died. Let's talk about life that we've heard about in 2020. So it's a lot of babies being born in 2020.
Yes.
There's still some celebrities out there that may have babies in 2021. So I think Cassie is pregnant again, and Christina Milian is pregnant, and our R&B lady, Summer Walker is pregnant.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. See?
Yes.
So,
I guess she was on live one day and her little bump was showing, and everybody tried to call her out and say she was pregnant. And you know how everybody try to play off when they first get pregnant. You don't want to tell nobody till you want to tell somebody. So it was like, Summer, you ain't got that big of a poot in there. That's a baby, girl. That's not gas. That is a baby.
Wait, Danielle, do you know who she's pregnant by?
No, I'm trying to get. No, I don't know.
So Summer Walker,
Who is she pregnant by,
you don't know who she pregnant by. She done add all this man's dirty.
London.
London on the track. And
Yay,
I guess. So everybody baby daddy is trifling when they not together. So she done add out all this man dirty laundry, talking about how he don't see his kids and how she was trying to help him see his kids, and she got a deadbeat daddy. Like, and I was just like, Summer, sweetheart.
Summer.
Yeah, Summer, come let Auntie chat with you for a little bit, honey. He was that trifling when you was messing with him. Why would you get pregnant by him? But you enjoy your 2021 with your new baby. That was just a little advice for you. He want all that bad and all that trifling and all that deadbeat when y'all was together. Don't try to bash him now. Who else is having a baby? Oh, okay, I said Cassie. I said Christina Milian. I'm not sure she's gonna have the baby in 2021. The poor little baby look like she about to explode. So I'm hoping that she go ahead and pop this little baby out. But Yaya Mayweather is a whole lot of pregnant. And she pregnant by that little boy. I don't know what his name is. NBA young boy, old boy, gay boy.
She's pregnant by NBA young boy?
Yes, the one who got all hope.
I thought they had some issues with the law or something.
She does have some issues, and I don't know if she felt like just because they had a baby that he can't testify. But Yaya, it's a ring. If y'all married, he can't testify. Not if you having his baby. That's not.
I'm so distracted by her glasses. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
So she looks very, 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 very pregnant, and I'm gonna go ahead and stay out rich folk business, but I just want her to know her daddy ain't make that much money to raise her that way. Who else? I think that's it for all the pregnant people that I see. Something that's probably coming out. I think it is coming out in 2021. Is another Whitney documentary.
Oh, that should be good.
Yeah. What we don't know. What don't we know, y'all? This is a lot of Whitney Houston documentary. And don't get me wrong. Now I'm gonna sing to these documentaries, and I'm gonna know every song, every word. I'm gonna know when she was on stage and she was high and when she wasn't, because I'm gonna watch it. But I just want them to know, what else do we not know about Whitney that y'all get ready to tell us? I think this is more of Whitney and Bobby Christina.
Right.
So this is more of a documentary together. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it, but we've seen it.
How many do they have?
I think Bobby Christina has one, Whitney has one, and then Bobby had one too. So by the time we put all them tragedies together, we got the whole story of what was going on in the Brown household.
Right. We could probably all redo it ourselves.
We could go ahead.
But I thought maybe they would talk about the girlfriend.
Well, I don't think so because it's just about Whitney and Bobby Christina.
What girlfriend?
You know, Whitney had a girlfriend.
Oh, Robin is not spilling the beans. Let me tell you something.
But Robin wrote a book.
If y'all ever want to know what a down ass chick look like, you better look at Robin. That baby ain't said nothing. She let y'all in on a little bit. You know, we kissed here and there as teens. But Robin ain't in y'all no peace money. She said y'all won't drag her boot through the mud. She doing her time with Whitney. Whitney's dead, and Robin is still holding her down and doing the time with her. She gonna tell they must have made a babysitters club pact because that thing is strong. I don't care what happens. You don't tell what happened between us. They pinky swore. They pricked their fingers and dropped a little blood in the cup or whatever. Robin not telling at all. She's not.
At all. I thought she wrote a book.
She wrote a book, but she was talking about how bad Bobby was more than she was talking about how bad Whitney was. I tell you that much. That's why I said, if you ever want to know who a down ass chick, you better look. I don't know what Robin's name is, but we definitely, that's a fallen soldier right there.
All I'm saying, because y'all are already up here, both of y'all, take my secrets to the definitely just like this, just like Robin, okay?
Girl, that's why I said they made a babysitters club pact. They pinky swore. They dropped a little blood in the cup and drunk it. They did something because she is not telling none of your business.
I don't know if you can see the comments, Marquita, but people are jumping in your hot topic. So something about coming to America too.
Oh, right. So Coming to America too. Let me tell y'all why I ain't mentioned Coming to America too. So let me tell you about this. I am all here for the actors. Everybody looks great. Oh my God, Black don't crack, y'all. But I just don't like the fact that he may have left a child in the United States. What type of ghetto? This man owns the whole country. That's the ghettoest topic y'all can come up with.
Oh, that's the plot.
That's the plot. I guess that's the plot for him to go back to
America.
Who did he sleep with besides Lisa? Who was he sleeping with? See, that's why I don't like that. That's ghetto. This man,
go back. What's the plot? That's the whole.
So I guess the father, and you know what I'm saying. The plot may thicken. That may just get us in the dough. But this is a ghetto lead into the dough. So his father says that Hakeem may have a son in America that he needs to go back and get. Now maybe the daddy was lying because he didn't think that Lisa and her family was good enough for Hakeem in the movie. So maybe he's saying that to lie or whatever. But I just thought that was ghetto. He ain't had no reason to come back to America the second time. He's a prince. Y'all could have found something else besides he may have fathered another child.
Yeah.
What in the Maury paternity court is going on in Coming to America?
They could have did maybe some type of alliance he was working on with the United States or something with a little bit more depth.
Yeah, maybe her daddy was dying and he needed to take over McDowell.
Yeah,
That
was good.
Good one. You gotta look some tears, some laughter.
Exactly, Tyler Perry. You better come and check me. I come with my real hair too, and I act the fool. Tyler Perry, you better get on this. But no,
that was a plug. You plugged yourself. You're
right.
You literally only have 120 seconds because the back room. The back room is jumping with tons of So
look, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer with my little 120 seconds. I just want to say, whatever didn't happen for you in 2020, make it happen for you in 2021. I'll be here with hot topics all 2021. So if you thought, if you was feeling it in 2020, get on board because I'm coming back in 2021.
I love that she has committed to us. Thank you.
Anybody that lets me wear stuff like this as an attire for work, I'm all for it. Thank you. I can bring stuff like this too.
You drink on the job. You can drink on the job.
Everybody about my new colleagues. Bet your job don't do it like this. Where your HR department at? Not here. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Love you. Okay.
What are you trying to get your face from stop smiling?
Yeah, my cheeks were hurting.
Okay. Did you want to are we presenting the award on the screen?
Yes,
or
I think we should. I think I can do that.
because I can't.
Let me see if I can share my
So
screen sometime.
I'll introduce to everyone what we're doing. So what we decided to do was 2020 brought us ORNOT podcast, right? It was a time where we had a lot of phone conversations, right? We couldn't spend time together. There was a lot of FaceTime, sister talk where we started, as everyone knows, shout out to Ivy. So she is one of three. She's still around in Oklahoma. I think she's skiing this week or something. But shout out to Ivy for helping us get this off the ground. And 2020 gave us this amazing platform, tons of opportunity. We're so excited. And with that, we've been able to meet some really amazing people we knew before, people we didn't know. And we thought we'd bring you the best of ORNOT podcast. And we do like a little awards show. So how this is going to go, we're going to give the award. We're going to ask a couple questions. The person is going to leave. We're going to talk a little bit about our moments of 2021 in the news that we heard about and that we love or that we didn't love. And then we go on to the next award. And it might be a little over our normal 8:30 time, but y'all don't mind spending time with the Melanin sisters. So it is what it is. Are you ready?
I guess, girl. I don't know. Let me just bring her in because I don't know how I'm going to share this
I wanted you to introduce her because I feel like
okay.
You. So.
Yes. Okay. So let me take a second. This is a person that is very near and dear to my heart. She is family. She is one of my very best friends. She is a lot. I won't get emotional. She is just one of the best things that's happened to me. And she created this wonderful brand in 2020, and she had been working on it for several years, but it came into fruition just in time, I think. And the brand is Selective. Now, her name is Charlie, but if you guys notice, me and my sister only wear Selective on Instagram and Facebook, and that's where we're getting it.
In real life, we really wear it in real life.
In real life, we actually wear it. So this is not it's not a plug. It's not an ad. It's just very good clothing. And we love it. And she just so happens to be our family. So bring her in, Tasha, because I don't have that button.
And she's a Trojan.
And she's a Trojan. Okay. Are you going to bring her? Okay.
Hey, guys.
Hi. So glad to have you here.
Yes. So blessed to be in you guys' presence, even though it's, remote. I miss you guys. And
miss you too.
Different. 2020 is just like a whole new thing. And I'm just, just so blessed to just even be here, breathing, living, speaking. So, yeah.
Okay.
Or you want me to?
Yeah, I want to present her with her award first.
Okay, go for it.
On the screen, maybe. I don't know. It's very strange.
I can ask a question while you're presenting, or
okay.
Okay, you're just gonna see a lot of things. Can you see the award?
Girl, a little, yeah, we got
this
it.
Is good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so Charlie, we would like to present to you. This is right. Best athletic wear of 2020. And so this is for outstanding customer service and creating apparel designed to uplift and empower women across the globe. So just to tell you, well, you could tell us a little bit about your business if you could do that.
Okay. So everyone always asks me or, mispronounces the name. They will probably say Select TV or something. But it is Selective, and I chose to spell it this way simply because the E in the logo represents empowerment. It represents basically one's ability to gain resilience through each season in anyone's life. So in order for us to be empowered, we must, one, set our goals and intentions, and then hold ourselves accountable to then act on our own authority. So Selective in every way about everything. Selective, be empowered. That's my logo, my slogan, everything about the brand is just represents empowerment. When you look good, you feel good. And I created this brand of clothing to one where you put it on, you're just like, wow, we have things go on as women, that time of month, you feel a little bloated, you don't feel that secure about yourself. But I created each piece with a high compressive waistband to snatch you in and to feel empowered when you put it on. You're just like, whoa, like, oh, I've transformed, So each piece that we create, I just want to give that woman that confidence back. I had a kid about 5 years ago, but it's still sometimes that I feel a little insecure about my body in some ways. So I take into consideration everybody in their fitness journey, whether it be you're really fit, every product enhances your curves. And, us women, especially African-American women, we want things to accentuate our curves, not necessarily hide them or compress them. So everything's super stretchy, seamless, high waist, anything you can imagine. Not Nike, not Adidas yet, but getting there. I just want to share this with everybody across the globe. I've had so many customers from DC all the way to Texas to New Orleans. I've had so many people support me, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of my customers and supporters.
I love it. Tasha, do you want to ask her anything? You're on mute, dear.
I'm sorry. I have a lot going on. What or would you do this year over again if you had the opportunity to?
Honestly, no. I feel like the pandemic really pushed me to be my best self. With all of the losses that I've endured, I felt like it gave me that subtle push that I needed to take action on the thing that I needed the most, which was really perspective. And I feel like COVID changed a lot of people's lives and forced people out of their comfort zones. And we've been home since like February. So I learned a lot of things about myself, discovered like hidden talents. And most of all, I gave 110% to myself and my company. And I haven't looked back since. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my family. My husband, he's like my supporter, my rock. In the beginning of the pandemic, I felt like, how am I going to run a full-time business and work full-time and, teach? I teach college as well. So trying to juggle all these things, it was very overwhelming, but I'm grateful to have the family that I have that support me. But I wouldn't change anything about it. I feel like with every loss, there's a gain. And with these gains, I feel like I've taken them and I've been very successful in shifting perspective in a sense to just be my best self throughout this pandemic.
I love that. I love that. Every loss is a gain. So the last question we're going to ask you is, what does 2020 look like for your brand? So what can we expect from Selective? Tell the people. Don't tell them everything that I know, but tell them a little.
So I'm not going to spill the beans. Okay. I just have so much more in store for 2021. I don't think it's new to anyone because I posted it on my personal page, but I'll be branching out into streetwear. I've already came out with the anorak jacket. So that's like the first taste of the streetwear. And also a men's line in the late spring, early summerish. But I'll still carry athletic wear. Don't worry about that. Just to give a brand a little bit more I would say. So streetwear will hit the store really soon, early spring.
Okay, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else?
I don't. I'm addicted to Selective. I have to be. I am. It's really bad. I
like all the colors, right?
I don't have all the colors. Danielle has all the colors, but I think it's time for red because I think that's really good.
She's been pushing that red, and now we like.
Sold me on the red. At first, I was like, no, I can't do red. Now I'm like,
no, it's gonna pop on the skin, any skin tone. I feel like I created the colors to go with anybody's skin tone. So that's what I love about like the richness of each and every piece. It's not like your bold. I do have bold colors from the eclectic collection, and we'll probably be seeing those in the summertime again, like your neons and things like that. But you won't see too many outlandish colors. That's why I steadily take polls to see what customers want.
And you know what? Real quick, what I love is that all of my friends, like secretly, like my best friends, they secretly purchase Selective without even telling me. They would be like, one of them were like, and she doesn't buy like athletic wear, but she works out now because her best friend is a personal trainer. But she's like, oh yeah, so I got me a set. I'm like, what? And she's like, oh yeah, I got me another set. I'm like, yo, there was a sale. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna go on and get me. I'm like, how do you have as many as me? Then one of my friends told me last night, I'm sorry, the Imminent collection, I sleep in the pants. It's just so comfortable.
Yeah, they're really comfy. So comfy.
So people are just loving it, and I'm so proud of you.
That's awesome. I appreciate you guys for just, sharing. I appreciate you, Danielle, for constantly uplifting me all the time. You already know, I don't have to say too much. Don't make me get emotional, but I just appreciate you guys so much. And here's Rachel down there.
Yes. Tell us where the people can find you and how can they order and all that good stuff.
Okay, so I have several platforms: Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Instagram, you can find me at Selective SELCTV, and Facebook is the same. And you can purchase on the website at www.selctv.com. And we do have a giveaway going on right now from 12/28 to 1/1, where you could get. Sorry, guys, this is my son.
So cute.
So we have a giveaway going on now from now until January 1st. So go to our Instagram page at SELCTV to enter to win.
Okay. Let me go enter to win that.
I've already entered.
You have?
Yes,
Yeah, she did.
Serious?
She did like
I'm trying to
4 hours
win.
ago.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Things I mean, I have literally spent a lot. So
Yes, we know. Yes.
I know she's probably, when she sees my address, she'll be like, oh, okay.
She's ordering again.
Yeah, I have a problem. I'm addicted. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
you.
Bye now.
Bye. Bye, Mason. Oh, now he want to come on.
Who?
Mason.
He wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
So let's move. I don't know where that banner came from.
I can remove it.
Okay, so we're going to talk really quickly before we can bring the guys in. 2020 brought us the beginning of 2020 brought us the death of Kobe. That was huge. It was super impactful. The world shook, literally. It came right after the death of our cousin, Cedric. So, rest in heaven to our very favorite person. But right after that came the death of Kobe. And I'll never forget my kid running down the stairs in complete shock because number 24 is his number. So, and that's the number that he plays in. And the reason being is because of Kobe. And so I honestly didn't believe it initially when it happened. I thought it was a shade room prank or something of the nature. Then they said his whole family was in it. And I told Danielle's like, no, it's probably, Danielle's like, the whole family's in there. I'm like, no, it's probably not real. I really didn't want to believe it. And of course, his daughter was there as well. And it was just very, I don't know. I guess it was the beginning of our 2020.
Yeah, it was.
We had no idea that the rest of 2020 was going to look just like that. I'm going to be honest. The rest of 2020 was ass. Excuse me, everyone. But it was
bad.
The pandemic came right after. So any words about the Kobe incident?
I was never a huge Kobe Bryant fan, but for some reason it shook me like I was. I couldn't sleep. I was up like watching YouTube videos with psychics trying to talk to him. That's just me. Huh?
We both were. You don't remember? We
were like, look at this video. This is what he's trying to say. And so it was just a lot. It was, I became like really obsessive with it, like trying to figure out like, well, how is Kobe? Like, I thought about buying him a white candle and lighting it for him. Like, I thought like maybe he's not going over because, he left unexpectedly. Like, I just thought like I was trying to do a lot. And I think it didn't help that my cousin had just passed also. So I already was in a place like, oh, this this is like the end of the world, pretty much. Like if Kobe Bryant goes, like this is some people you feel like are just immortal to a certain extent. Yeah, like they're never going to leave, like legendary people basically, or just people with good spirit.
Family members are like that too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like people with good spirit, like you just sometimes don't expect them to ever leave, I guess, or leave like that. And so I think that it was really setting the tone for us in 2020. And unfortunately, but I think that some great things also came from 2020. So I don't want to harp too much on that. But like Danny said, Chadwick Boseman, him passing as well. So we just get all the deaths out the way. Him passing as well. That was really, really bad. So it's kind of like we lost all our legendary staples to Black culture in general. And so that is a hard thing to stomach, and also realize that, okay, so who's the next up for us to look up to? Who do our boys look up to now? Who are our new role models, and so forth. And so I think that it's just kind of put a lot of things into perspective for everyone.
Agreed. So on a happy note,
I'm always bringing the people down, huh? Dang.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Our next award is a special award to us, I think. Best Sports Podcast Off the Record. There's a reason why it's super special. It's super special to me, not only because of the great, amazing people that make up Off the Record, but because both of them really kind of set the tone for where we are, and how we wanted to do things, and showed us the ropes. And when things didn't work, they were texting and telling us, well, try this and try that. Anthony was huge in the beginning of this. I will say, he's not only a pain in my butt sometimes, but my brother, my best friend. So we're going to bring them in now, one by one. There he is. Hey, guys.
Oh.
Hi, guys.
What's up? How y'all doing, man? End of the year.
I'm just joking. I was joking. I'm joking. How y'all doing?
Hey, Scott.
Good. Hey, guys.
I should have told you should have did the horns when you came.
Listen.
You should go ahead and do the horn.
Listen, I'm always ready. I'm always ready. So, how y'all doing?
We're good.
Sure?
I would like to say something though. Tasha, you're just as much a part of our success. You've been there from the beginning, and all the work that you put in. So everything that we have accomplished, you're right there with us. And I will say another thing. The battlegrounds do need two publicists. We are getting killed as far as our reputation.
Hold on. I got something for that.
Oh, wait.
So look, Ellie or Tasha, both, if you guys want to do some side work or something like that, hey, we need your help. We're getting killed in our PR department.
I heard that you guys are going to court in the battlegrounds. It came up on the phone, and I'm like, does this say versus? Is this a?
I attended the first trial.
Do you want me to explain?
Huh?
Yes, please.
You want me to? All right, so I guess we should go back a little bit, right? So
can you first explain what the battlegrounds are?
Yeah.
So let the people know how it started, and so forth.
Please.
All right, so back in about April, right? We were dead smack in the pandemic, and everybody has their group chats. So I was in the group chat, and I said, "Yo, we should do our own little battles or whatever, and just do it and see what happens." So we did it, and initially it was only about 7 of us, and we were just playing the music. We had 3 people voting, and then I will say we kind of saw people kind of biting or stealing the idea, and I was like, oh. Yeah. So what ended up happening was one of our good friends, Marcus, he actually me and him battled. and we streamed it on Facebook, and everybody was enjoying it. And like probably the week before, I said, "This is the battlegrounds. We're gonna call it the battlegrounds." And it's ultimately is like a versus, but it's playlist versus playlist. You have 5 judges, and we have the people come on Wednesdays sometimes when we do our Wednesday battles, and they come on the show, and they and we interview them. It's almost like a pre-fight to the actual battle. And they may talk some trash or whatever it is. What ends up happening is the person that loses most of the times on Wednesdays is probably their first time battling. They're drunk. They start drinking, and it screws them up every time, because you do 5 where you're just playing your own songs, and then you have 5 categories. So fast forward, we've been doing that since April. So fast forward to about a few weeks ago, we did our playoffs. Mainly the playoffs were the people that started out, that battled the most. And so we did a tournament style playoff. And Marcus and I had a battle. And so he felt, so here's the thing. He was undefeated at the time, and he lost. And when you lose, it really stings. You would have thought somebody was getting paid millions. You would have thought that
it's really bad guys in the battleground.
Yeah, I mean, when you lose, you feel some type of way. It's like those judges don't know what they're talking about, or how could they choose that song over my song? Blah blah blah. So Marcus had a beef, right? And that's how we came up with the whole court thing. And it's still out of fun, One of the main things at Battlegrounds was that it was to like bring a bunch of people together, like although I talk to Tasha almost every day and stuff like that, she came on. She was, there, but it was like, oh, it's Tasha. Hey, what's going on? When she first shows up, or some of our other friends from school that went to school with us. It's almost like a homecoming on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
And so now tomorrow,
on a court.
Yeah, me and Scott are fighting for our battleground because we pretty much run the stuff, right? And so we have to make sure that order is in place, and we can't let the inmates run the asylum. All right. So with that being said, we have to put things back in order. So Marcus and Jermaine are taking they're trying to file a case. So what it is going to be is almost like a tag team match. And it's me and Scott versus Marcus.
It's a real battle.
Oh no, it's a battle. Yeah, it's a real
battle. Oh, this is good. So if anybody, apparently you're not going to. Is this within the battlegrounds? Is the location in the battlegrounds?
Yeah, but we can make it.
Well, if it's not, if you're interested in seeing this battle, let us know, and we'll make sure. If you comment below, we'll make sure we give you some rights so you can come in. But if you come in there, please don't act a fool, because I will talk to him and make sure that he gets you out of there. He knows I just don't have time for it. As you know, Scott, real quick. So someone had to apologize to me in the battlegrounds. So someone apologized to me in the battlegrounds, but I just want to say that the greatest, look at Danielle, be quiet. The greatest moment of all was when Scott was like, well, I think that was really man of you to apologize to her, although I don't know if she's going to accept your apology. I said, you know what, damn it, that man knows.
But you know what though? All of this probably wouldn't have gotten to this point if we would have had PR people, the right PR people.
I don't know if the PR people could have helped in this time, because
they could have spent us.
It ain't for the contestants, So
well,
I recognize the value.
I think.
Thank you, Scott.
I think it's time for us to step in. So I will be announcing my title within the Battlegrounds tonight. Just letting everybody know who I represent and what I'm there for. Okay, thank you, Scott. I appreciate you.
And Shantina will be presiding over the case.
The queen.
Oh,
yeah, she will be presiding. Yeah. So
it's all funny games. It's all funny games.
But one thing I do want to say is you guys have created a good just platform. It is really catchy. How you guys have evolved. It's given me and Ant some ideas to take to off the record. And, stealing from somebody is the biggest form of flattery. Love what you guys are doing. Love how it's improving. You guys have had a great year this year.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we want to actually present to you guys. And actually, Anthony texted me on how to do this, but I will try it again.
You're supposed to tell people that.
It's fine. It's fine. They know I'm a wreck. They know it. I'm the wreck out of the two of us. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. There's only, I see. See, that wasn't an option in the beginning.
And this is what this is what life was. Boom.
Okay, so we would like to present to you Best Sports Podcast of 2020 to Off the Record for providing up-to-date sports news with an interesting perspective told through the lens of fans. I created all that verbiage. That was really good.
Awesome.
Horns,
yeah.
That is awesome. That is
Do you guys have anything to say?
Can I go
I'm
first?
just speechless. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Scott is speechless. Wait. We gotta get some more horns for that. Wait a minute. No, definitely. We greatly appreciate it. I'll speak for myself and Scott. I won't speak for Scott, but I greatly appreciate it. You guys know how all the work that like we put in and things that we have to do from the guests to just getting the show going and promoting it. That's the part that's like I swear if Tasha texts me one more time about you need to post this, I'm like okay, I'll post it. But it is a lot of work. Some people don't sometimes realize how much work it goes into, not only putting the show on, but actually the information, and we both have our own different perspective of different things, but it takes a lot of work because if you're not in the know and if you don't keep up with the sports, because we still work, but we make sure that we provide correct content. It may not always be correct, but for the most part, it's right most of the time, and we give our points of views, and sometimes people agree, sometimes they don't. But hey, it is what it is. No one's perfect.
It's your show.
We work hard though. We work hard. Because look, I tell you this. December 2019, I didn't have all these grades. So 2020 done added a bunch of grades, and I'm just like, look, I gotta chill.
Scott, what you got for us?
No, I just say, man, I have a blast with it. There's not one person in the world that I would rather do a sports show with. And we go back and forth and we argue, but that's really my brother from another mother. So definitely. And then just a shout out from y'all. I mean, that's our first award, so I'm hanging it up. I am hanging it up. As soon as I get some color in my paper printer, I am putting it up right here with the rest of the stuff. Yeah, hey, it's nothing like your first. Speechless.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it would be if I won a Grammy or. I mean, this was major to me.
Definitely. I appreciate it as well.
Okay, well, we have two questions we asked. I'll do one, then y'all do one, and then we got to get y'all out of here because somebody else gonna come through.
They can wait. I'm just joking.
He's trying to use his relative authority because he's a sibling. Okay. No.
Always, trust me. Okay, so would you know what? Yes. What are your final words for 2020 if 2020 was a person? Both of you.
Motherfucker. No.
I second that.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I would have to agree. Anthony, can you possibly? I don't know.
So initially I was gonna say, can I curse? Right?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Have you met our hot topic girl? Because she could.
Yeah. I would say bye. It was nothing. Just get going. Just get out of here. Just don't come back. it's tough. I don't know. I don't know if I have the correct words to say for 2020 to leave. We only got what, 3 more days, and is no telling what 2021 is going to bring, but it can't be like worse than this. And you kind of get scared saying that because anytime you watch a movie and you say, what can be worse, and there's always something crazier. So, well, yeah.
You got something for him?
I was going to ask a different question but I'm actually interested in hearing their answer to this. So what does 2021 look like for Off the Record? Like, what do you guys have anything we should be looking forward to?
Okay, so I'll start here. So, and this is assuming that we get back outside. I pray that we can do this, but last year in 2019, we had our 100th episode, and we did it live. And coming up in 2021 is going to be episode 200. And Scott and I have talked about this, and we plan on doing a live show. Whether the live show is with 4 of us in here, or 10 people, or like we had last year with 50, 60 people or so, we're gonna do another live show. And one of the other things are Scott and I, we've been talking about actually, because we haven't been in the studio since March, and we don't live far from each other, so we're gonna start doing shows live again, where the 2 of us are in the same room and not, over the computer. And I think that's gonna be big. We're gonna have more guests as usual, and we got some other things coming up in regards to the show, tech wise, and I think that people should look out for that. The website is coming. I promise that it will be done early 2021, and merchandise, and we'll go from there.
I'm still waiting on a shirt.
Yeah, we owe you a shirt. But I will say this though, Ant touched on it, and it's the key part is we waited so long for the studio to dictate what we were doing when we should have invested in ourselves from the jump. So that's one thing that I will take from 2020. I think everybody has took that is you can't wait on nobody. You got to take control of your own destiny. So everything that Ant said, and more of an investment in ourselves.
Yep.
That's great. I love it. Okay, so we are going to say goodbye now, but
all right, y'all.
I think we need to talk about tomorrow's court or versus because
battlegrounds.
In the battlegrounds, because from a branding standpoint, you need to make sure that you keep the brand alive, because this can get ugly.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go with that. No.
I did that on purpose because I knew Danielle was going to do that. I feel like she loves it when I do.
I do love it when you do that.
And I do it. So I didn't really notice it until she brought it up probably like 5-6 months ago.
How does it go, Danielle?
No. It doesn't matter what he's negating. It's always, that's how he starts his arguments. Like, no. It's like 6 or 7 no's.
Can you make a meme?
I'm gonna try. I will try to use this clip and make a meme of him saying no. Okay, I have it down to it.
And we'll talk about that too, because I'm matter of fact, since we're here, before we go, Danielle and Tosh, I am a little upset with y'all. I FaceTimed y'all yesterday, and I'm calling y'all out on y'all show to end the year off right, because would it make sense for me and Scott to be here and I not argue with y'all? I FaceTimed both of y'all at the same time yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna talk about the show coming up tomorrow," and I ain't talked to Danielle in a minute.
I know, because you were upset with me. I'm not going to talk to you. You're upset with me.
I'm not upset with you.
She's upset with you?
I don't know. He's always upset with me.
Yeah, he's upset with her.
One more thing before we go.
I don't have any missed calls from you.
It's funny that he's like taking over our show.
All right, one more thing. It's natural. One fun fact before we leave 2020, right? About Danielle and I. So this is when Danielle was probably, I don't even think she was in high school yet. I think Danielle might have been in 7th or 8th grade, right? And it was probably Christmas time. They came to my house. I had to, and Danielle wrapped my gifts for, I think it was for my daughter, for my mom. Who else was it for?
The whole family.
Yeah, she wrapped all the gifts. And because at that time I didn't really know how to wrap gifts because I'll just throw it in the bag and say here. But she wrapped it and she did a great job. See, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. I didn't even get paid. I don't know. I think I was under the intention of that I was going to get paid or something. I'm still waiting for compensation. And I'm 32.
Everyone knows my sister or our sister knows that she's always wondering when she's going to be compensated.
Exactly. A girl is always needing
the gift wrap. The gift wrap. I got you. Boom.
With Deer Park.
Now wait, before we go, tell Danielle, tell them what I got for Christmas. Tell them what I got you for Christmas.
Oh, I got a ring light. That's why I look so good today.
Check you out.
Right.
Hold on. I got you right now. Good job on a ring light. Ring lights are important. You know what? I feel responsible now. I feel responsible for all 4 of us having ring lights.
You bought all of us. Did you buy all of them?
No. But listen.
Okay, did y'all hear the no?
No. So
no. Y'all hear that?
I had to convince Tasha to get a ring light, and I feel like because I convinced Tasha to get a ring light, she has now gotten you a ring light. So if I hadn't convinced Tasha to get a ring light, she wouldn't have thought to get you a ring light, right?
Right.
We thought about it. We just didn't feel like investing.
Damn. All right. Well, on that note,
I think this sounds like more of an influencer. So you're you're like a micro influencer.
Do you have any lasting words?
I'm good.
Hey, great job, man. We'll see y'all on Off the Record.
Oh, yeah. Whenever you'd like to invite us, you still haven't invited us.
That's why I was FaceTiming y'all, but y'all don't ever want to.
It's not. That sounds real convenient.
Yeah, y'all heard it here, but fine. We'll hopefully you'll FaceTime. Don't FaceTime us tonight. We're going to bed. But tomorrow, try it.
Yeah, set up a little calendar invite.
And we're going to have to all do this again. So we'll just wait till tomorrow, guys.
Okay. Y'all take it easy, man.
Bye.
Oh, so we are actually going to talk about the next thing. And we may just have to do whoever's in the background.
Yeah, we can't, we gotta keep it moving.
Yeah, we got to keep it moving. But, and I sent some things, so I don't know if you read that or not. But, all right, so what's the next thing on our list that happened in 2020 that was absolutely interesting? I would like to say the Black Lives Matter movement, social injustice as a whole increase. My sister got to protest, which was absolutely amazing. And I just think it's an amazing time for our culture. Unfortunately, on the wake of so many bad things, where as African Americans, it was placed on social media. These are things that have been happening, but things that are being placed on social media where we're able to see firsthand exactly how people of different cultures treat African Americans or brown people, minorities as a whole. So I think it was just, I don't know, it's a gift and a curse because it's really bad, of course, but at the same time, we were blessed. Like, I personally think it's amazing that my son was able to witness this movement, the increase of this movement. You know what I mean? Where he sat and watched the press conference with George Floyd and the family. And you know what I mean? It was just different pieces that we didn't have in our time or my time. And now he's able to do that. And hopefully it teaches him a little something more and to be a little bit more cautious. And so I would definitely say 2020 did give us an increase in social justice. It taught us how to stand up for ourselves. It gave us various platforms. There's more Black podcasters out there. There's more Black bloggers. There's more people that want to put a staple in today's time. And that's a big plus.
Yeah, I would have to agree. definitely, there has been an increase. And I always used to tell Ma, like, you know, I just wish I was born in a different time period. Like, I always wanted to be like born in the time period of like Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King, just because I feel like that's where I could have been the greatest me. I don't know, locked up somewhere, probably. But that's why I felt like it was so important for me to like try to go and protest. Because I felt like the opportunity just like literally dropped in my lap, and you know, how could I not take advantage of that? And so I definitely think that although it stems from multiple injustices, we have seen our culture and our people continuously rise up and even be stronger, and it has bred a different generation of Black and brown people. And so we are so grateful, because this generation is what will be our next leaders. And so that's important. These are senators that are being bred literally, and presidents and congressmen, and so mayors, governors, etc. So it's important for us to have these kind of advocates out there, and we have like, there is hope. So another part that was brought along in this movement, another movement, is the Metoo movement, which has affected women, I think, a great deal, and some men, and just women finding their voice, allowing us to feel that our voices can actually be heard. And it's important to like take note that we can actually say when someone is inappropriate, and it might not be like well, what did you have on type of situation. I never like that whole narrative of, well, what did you have on, you know, what did you do type of thing. So I think this whole time period, a lot of bad things came from it, but once again, a lot of great things also kind of laid the foundation for how we plan on moving, and set the precedence for how we plan on moving in the future. Like, Black and brown people will not stand for it, and women won't either. And so I think that is like a very big thing, and I'm excited to be a part of that generation to help pioneer it. Oh, I just took a lot out me.
You did. You just did so well. It was just like like you were reading something, but it was so
Thank
phenomenal.
you. I have nothing. I don't have anything in front of me. I have multiple things in front of me, but not a paper.
So just a note to anyone that's watching that is scheduled to come on. If you are scheduled to come on to this awards show, please send us an email or a message, because you need to be in the back room now. So that's one. But we are going to bring in, it's a little, our schedule switching, moving things around, but that's life, right? That's what makes things fun. So I hope she's ready, because we are going to present something to someone else. Now, this face is very familiar for our regulars, because you just saw her, okay? So you get blessed not once, twice. So, and everyone that's here has been on the show once, or has been on the show once. From now, we started in August. I want to say, I think August is our birthday, and then here we are, or maybe July, to be very honest with you. I don't know when we started, but I do know this is also the finale of season 2. So we are, before we bring the CEO of Cosmic Rose in, we are actually, this is our 20th episode. And a little Black podcast information. A lot of Black podcasts do not make it to their 10th episode. So after their 10th episode, they fall off. They don't do it no more. It becomes a thing of the past. And to be very honest, this is now something that is growing. We now have other people that are doing the background. Tina helps with the production of it, the topics of it. Marquita comes in and brings in our hot topics, which allows me and Danielle to focus on the fitness side of things, as well as the social injustice side of things, and then find ways to make the platform grow to actually stimulate the mind. I think initially when we started, I'll be honest, I felt it was a little superficial after I got a couple of episodes down, and we're like, nah, we need more. And we want to be able to give you more. And it has just grown to so much in 2020. So although I absolutely hate 2020 has helped me grow my businesses, and 2020 has given us our baby, which is now ORNOT Podcast. So kudos to 2020 on that note. I don't even know. That wasn't planned. None of that I just said. So we are going to now present I believe we're on our third award for Best New Cosmetic Product, which is Cosmic Rose. And I just ordered 2, actually.
What, did you order me one? Let me go ahead, bring her in. While we bring her in, I'm going to go ahead and give my story why I haven't ordered mine. So Helen, I have not ordered mine because I'm right now in Virginia and I'm worried about getting it past TSA. Now, if anyone knows that when they're flying out of Virginia, it's like you flying out of London. Right. And they will take everything. The last time I went into the TSA, they asked me about my tarot cards. They asked me about my bandana. They thought I was a gang banging.
No, you can't take it unless it's in your not your carry-on, but
your purse.
I've been traveling so long, I'm forgetting the words.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
The one the check bag.
The check bag, yes. Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't check bags. That's additional money. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I'm saying in your check bag you could have this. But you know what? You just gave me an idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like a travel size, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good night. Look.
And we can call it the bite. We can call it the bite size.
Right. Oh, I got an idea. My mind is like exploding right now.
Great idea. And that's a great idea because I would love a little one for my purse.
Yeah.
Well, you know who's getting the first one for free? My girl.
Yes.
I got you. Oh man, that is a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Because I always have to transfer it into my TSA, you know, so I can take it with me. But now I can just.
I was thinking about in the purse, like if you out all day and you just need a little.
Yeah.
Something a smaller, you know.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay. I already wrote it down. And there it is. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Or not. I am very proud of you guys. I was listening in, and I mean, you guys really are building this thing, and I'm loving it. And just to witness it, I'm just grateful to see it. And it just means a lot.
Well, you're a part of our journey now.
Yes, so. I know you ladies, and I know how ambitious you are, how creative you are, just what you're into. This is the thing. I love it. I'm loving every bit of it.
I think it's amazing because, as I always tell I tell the people this about me and you specifically, and I've told you this before, you're a part of my journey.
Right.
This period in life itself. So to be able to share this piece with you as we all grow in entrepreneurship and
man,
it's really.
I feel like we talked about it. We shared a lot of all them Sex in the City movie moments. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell y'all. It was, hold on. Just this a little story.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was my birthday and we went to New York. And Danielle had never seen Sex in the City, but somehow it was on the itinerary.
Yeah,
it was a whole day of Sex in the City, and Tasha and Helen just
reveling. We went to the meat district.
Yes, we went to the meat district, the apartment, the sex store. Yes, the bar.
We went everywhere,
yes. And they loved it, y'all.
It was a beautiful day. It was perfect. It was perfect. Happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Don't you
I'm sure we said that.
We walked somewhere in there, probably.
Don't you remember Helen? We won't get into this, but there was a whole fiasco with Helen and the sunglasses.
Girl, the sunglasses are still talked about to this day between me and Tasha. Okay, the same sunglasses.
It was the whole.
I forgot all about that.
Helen sunglasses. It was literally, but I'll tell every time a trip, I always say, if you think about the things that happen when my friends and I get together, it just creates memories.
Yes. And I still have the skirt that we bought from the vintage store, and I can't get in it. Well, actually, I can get in it. It's just,
Oh, I bought a purse from that store.
and I won't get rid of it. I donate clothes every year, and I will not, because that was such a great trip. That was a great trip. I loved every bit of it.
Remember it was a crossbody that had little dinosaurs on it.
Yeah.
And it was like $75.
Yes, I think I still got a necklace I bought. I still have the little
And we
draws you like a cartoon character.
In like Little Italy or something in New York. We had yeah. It was nice, guys. Good
Yeah,
job.
we were that's when we were grown up. We were grown up, man.
And we weren't even really grown up.
That's trip to New York.
Yeah.
Well, y'all wasn't grown up. Do you know I wasn't?
Yeah.
I know, but you were with us the whole time. But you remember that time we went down there for a fashion week? And we stayed for like the weekend, or it was like a 2 days or something.
And me and Helen's hotel room was so small. Y'all, it was like this.
So y'all can
It was Stevie Shades. You remember?
It was something. And then I also I had a blog. That was when the Walking Metoo Movement was around.
That's what I'm saying. Like this has been.
We had an invite to a party, and it was at this hotel. And then we ended the night very Sex and the City-ish, because we ended the night eating at a cafe. We had to take a cab.
Yes, in a cab.
There was no Uber then. There was no Uber.
Well, actually, it was one of the first cabs that let you use your credit card. That had just started. It had just started.
Helen had to get the cab, y'all, because I didn't know what to do. Suburban, and she was like, "I got this," and she got on the little corner and stuck her hand out.
That's called hailing a cab, I think.
Yes, I've seen enough movies. That's what I knew exactly what to do. It was my time.
We had one more memory, I think. I can't remember it. It was something that the three of us did together. Oh no, it's gone. If I remember, I'll bring it back. Danielle, go ahead.
Bring it back up.
Yeah, go ahead, Danielle. You ready?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, and we would first like to. Well, I guess this isn't the first thing we've done. We are all out all over the place. We want to present Helen with Best New Cosmetic Product of 2020 for Cosmic Rose, and for providing a refreshing rose water to men and women alike.
Yes.
And so men and women can use the product, and we just love that you started this business venture in the midst of a pandemic. Usually people don't start anything in a pandemic. I don't think they just sit on the couch. And so you did the exact opposite. And so we want to present you with this award. And if you have any words.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. We both do. It's been great. It's been a dream come true. I mean, it's mine. You know what I mean? And that's all I ever wanted. And, it's happening right now at a time where you most likely wouldn't think that it would happen, but it happened for me. And I'm loving it. And I like that I can have my own ideas. It's my baby. I finally get it when somebody says something's their baby. Mm-hmm. I get it. Like, this is my baby. And I'm not too sensitive about it because, I'll take any opinions or criticism just to make me better. But it's still my baby because it's what I make it. So it's awesome. And, it's tried and true. I mean, and I'm all about woman empowerment. Like you guys were talking about the Me Too thing. Women, we just go through a lot, whether it's mentally, physically. We don't even want to go on the physical part, okay? The physical, and it's just ever changing. So, anything that makes you feel comfortable, pretty, and dainty, I'll take it. So, we got the rose water, it's got the aromatherapy, it's good for the skin, you know what I mean? And it's something to share with your girlfriends because you get that compliment like, "Damn, girl, your skin looking good." It's like, let me tell you. So it just feels good. It's like, and then doing all the different sales, it's like I got pit pals, and then, I can get tips or share tips or ideas and things like that. So it's been wonderful. I love it.
So what does 2021 bring other than possibly a bite size?
Okay, so possibly a bite size of this, so you could travel with your person whenever we can go flying again. But I'm also going to do the kit where I have the oil along with the rose water, because those two come together perfectly, and it helps your skin so you can like oil down at night and wake up in the morning, your skin looks amazing. So I'm gonna have the kit. I got this travel size thing I'm gonna work on, so I'm gonna be busy. I'm actually getting kind of low on stock, so I'm gonna probably have to close my Etsy shop or pause it until like sometime in January because I gotta re-up. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Do we see some,
actually?
See some a new social media page for Cosmic
Yes.
Rose?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to do that now. I was just kind of into, you gotta get your feet in there, dabble in there.
You know us. We're the branding queen, so we like, when is it coming? When is it coming?
Right. So I'm ready now. So I figure I'm gonna knock all of that out when I come back with this new batch. The bottles are gonna come in different color now. I'm gonna always like switch it up because as women we just like that kind of stuff.
I know, because I'm the purchaser. I'm the one that's gonna be like, well, damn, I don't have that color bottle. I got
exactly, and I do the same thing. So I'm like, you know what? Why not switch it up?
Yeah, that's gonna
be things fun. I want my product to be known as something fun, lovely, and it works. So I feel like we're well on our way with that.
You are. I do agree. Do you have a final 2021 question for her?
What was your best moment of 2020?
Ooh, I had a few of those. Okay, of course, it was launching Cosmic Rose, of course. And I also got married in August. So that's been awesome. That was a great moment. And just learning how to, actually, the last thing is I've learned what matters the most now. Like more than ever. Like this has taken me to a place within my spirit that I'm grateful for, because you can get caught up,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm driving 2 hours there and back from work. You get caught up in the commute. You get caught up in the work. And this like really slowed everything down. And when everything slowed down, when I looked around, I saw who needed to be there. It was family, friends, my man. You know what I mean? So that's been great. So now I feel like I can come into 2021 even more secure about like my heart. Like I feel like it's taken care of. Nobody loves you like you, but it's good to know that, if you fall off a little bit, you got a whole bunch of people around you, and it's real.
Helen and these damn quotes, boy. I tell you, I'm gonna sit back.
I mean it. I'm
about to make a whole Instagram page with just her quotes, because I'm sitting here like,
called Helen Says.
Helen Says. Girl, keep bringing them. Let me write that down. I'm just kidding.
Oh man, thank you so much for coming on. We really
thank you, ladies, for the award. I really appreciate it. I'm very grateful. This award show, this is cool. This is going down in history. So exactly.
So we are going to say goodbye now because we got somebody else in the back room. We love you. And
it's still my time. Who in the back room? Wait a minute.
We love you, and we wish you
guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right, you want to just move on to the next?
Yeah. We're just gonna cut the other stuff.
Yeah. I think I was gonna say that the next thing was we kind of covered it. Chadwick Boseman's death. We all know COVID sucked balls. So the next award goes to the best photographer for the movement.
Yeah,
our homie Mojo, and she's coming in, or Monica, it's also her name. I like Mojo though. So we met. Quick story. I am a publicist, as you guys know, and I do some social media management for Jasmine Sanders from the DL Hughley Show, and she has an Adopted and Winning campaign that I lead, and I brought Mojo in to talk with Jasmine. And from there, it's been nothing but up. She's an amazing, amazing person who is a photographer and captures.
Look at her down there. She's so cute.
And she captures amazing moments for our culture. Okay, so if y'all follow her, please, 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 I'll put her Instagram in the thing, or Danielle will, one of us will. so that you guys can follow her because her photography is amazing. So enough of this. So here's boom.
Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Y'all like cheesing over here.
It's the truth. We're just absolutely with what you've done, and we couldn't think of anybody else to give this to. You were absolutely the very first person, one of the first people on the list. We knew we had to bring you back. So you are the best visual storyteller of 2020 from us. And pronounce your name to us. Pronounce your photographer name.
Okay, so it's griographer. So the word griot, I know you know what a griot is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I realized that I like lost my ability to write, and I started telling stories through the visual side of things. You know, I've been trying to write a book for a while, and realized that the writing portion of my brain kind of turned off, and I was seeing photos everywhere. So the stories were coming out in a different way. And I also realized that a lot of our stories are being told by people other than us. So the griot is the person that is the storyteller, is the person that keeps the culture going and informs people of what's happening. And so the griographer was born. So it's telling stories through photography. So if you don't say the T, you can kind of get it right. It's griographer. Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Tasha, do you want to start with your questions? Or first, I want to see if I can share her Instagram really quick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too.
Hold on.
Everybody can understand why we're in love with her page.
Everybody restored and feeling good. Did you get some good food and stuff going?
Yes, holidays was amazing for us and our family. I think we had a great time. Don't you think, Danielle?
Oh yeah, we had a blast. I have this Siri that she keeps talking in my ear. So I don't know. She thinks she's talking about something about photography. I don't know. I'm not looking anything up, Siri. But this is
with you know, she doesn't understand what Kwanzaa is. Have you asked her?
No.
Siri is like, I don't know when that is.
Oh my gosh, you sound just like her.
I'm like, y'all need to hire me so I can like give you the information about the 7 principles and the days of Kwanzaa.
Yes.
How do you get a Siri with no Kwanzaa?
We need another Siri.
They're gonna have to fix that.
Another Siri. Maybe that's not gonna be her name though.
That can't be her name.
No, that can't.
She don't know what Kwanzaa is. That can't be her name.
She was like, I'm sorry, I don't know when that is. Like, how? What? Mark Zuckerberg, y'all need to holler at a sister so I can like voice, because that's trifling.
Hey, that is trifling.
It is.
Oh, okay. Oh wait,
they're just some of these are just some of the awesome images on her Instagram. If you guys would follow her, so do that right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's just like a real, like she really does tell the story of our culture. And if you're not Black, you know, still follow her because it tells history, and this is everyone's history. So
the real history, not
the real history
on the media outlets that you can watch at 4 a.m. and watch all the way through and see the same information over and over and over again.
She's right. So tell us, what does 2021 bring? What is it gonna bring to you? 2021, what's up for you? What you got planned?
More exhaling.
Hmm.
I've been holding my breath for a long time. And especially in 2020, like just never, you know, like every time you pick up the telephone, somebody is, you know, got some information that can like literally change the trajectory of your whole sometimes life, you know, like, but I'm looking forward to not living in a state of fear, and understanding that there is a power so much greater than all of the things that I watch on the news or that I hear people talking about, and that the God in me is okay with what's happening, and that if I exhale, half the time, a lot of the things I was worried about, concerned about, they don't even like really exist. So I'm looking into truth, love, more love, more love, and being able to see God in everything, like even in the struggles, in the drama, in the, people cloning my damn Instagram page.
Oh my God. Can we talk about that real quick?
Can we I mean, what do they want? Like, and the thing is, they're having conversations with people like it's me.
Like in their DMs or like comments?
Yes, people are like, yo, they're like, I had a whole conversation.
But what are they saying?
Yeah, I don't understand. I thought that was for like celebrities and people that made a lot of money and didn't like.
Well, girl, you must have made it, because baby, I was like, what? And I told Danielle, I was like, oh my God, I accepted the request. I was like, oh, she must have got another page. I don't know what.
So yeah, the page is Candy Not Sucker, right? Because Candy is my birth name.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, Candy Not Sucker, but they have made like CAN .D.Y Not Sucker page. They have, but then they went and they screenshot every photo on my page.
Yeah. And then they reposted it, and it looks like a screenshot. And then it looks like a screenshot. Like, I'm like, really? It's so weird. You have no idea who it is, right?
I have no idea. So haters, leave me alone unless you need to send me some donations so I can help, take some more beautiful pictures and share them with the world. But other than that, stop cloning my page.
Girl,
Yeah.
well,
That's the
I'm talking
problem.
to my friends.
She said talking to my family.
My people like, yo, Mo, I had a whole conversation with you. No, you didn't. That
so
wasn't
weird.
me.
That's so weird.
It is weird. But
is
2020, weird. I'm looking for like, I'm single. So I'm looking to have like fun, to meet people, new people, travel, like Nick staying in Philly with the freedom of working, online and really trying to robustly give to my own photography. So I have 2 shirts that are getting ready to come out, so y'all need to pay attention soon. I have a boy and a girl shirt from some photos that I've done. So I'm trying to work on staying focused on what makes me happy. More love, sex, good food,
everything,
music, good people, good podcasts like yours. Place where I can learn and look for other Black businesses to support, because I'm telling you, I'm trying to give every dollar I can to brown people.
I'm with it. I see nothing but good things ahead. So kudos to you, and thank you for telling the stories that many people either are afraid to tell or they don't see in their own community. So I think it's huge. Danielle, do you have any?
It. Oh my God, I'm so like, y'all don't know. Like, thank you.
You're welcome. We definitely see you, and that's important to be seen. So, especially from us, we want to be able to see each other as brown people. So, Danielle, do you have anything else before we say goodbye to Mojo?
No, I just want to say that she's a role model. I don't know, for someone like me, for someone, we're not crying today, but for someone like me, okay, for someone like me and Tasha who hold like our culture and our history at such a high regards, it's like good to see people like make this like their life passion and like a career out of just telling our stories. And so I think that's would be like my dream job. I'm over here just procuring things for somebody else, and
get on the struggle bus and do what you do. The important thing, like, you guys, first of all, the relationship that you have with one another is amazing. Like, it's inspiring to me, especially because now I after 50 years found out I have sisters. So anybody that has sister love going on. Like I'm always like, wow, that's so amazing. And you all, you know, compliment one another in a way that is empowering to women, Black women, brown women, people in general, because you have committed. And I love the fact that, like, regardless of if you like, you know, you don't do something right or you're learning, like the curve has been amazing to watch from the beginning to like where you are now. So I'm impressed. I see you, and I'm looking forward to working with you, because you know, now that I've committed to, yeah, I'm a photographer, that's what I do. It's time to kind of like really step into that and help grow this and keep telling our stories. And I'd like to photograph you guys too, and maybe do a day in the life of
I'm scared of the camera.
well, you won't see, I'm the stealth photographer. You won't even really know I'm
You won't
there.
even realize.
Okay, girl. We can maybe work on that.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? I think everybody's put in each other's lives for a reason. All right. So as we're growing, honestly, you're like the name that pops up in our heads. We're like, oh, we got to call Mojo. We got to talk to him. We need Mojo's number. That's probably next. But you know, like, yeah, hey, we got to talk to Mojo. So the minute you say yes, Danielle was like, yes, she said yes. So it was like one of those things for us. So I know that the future is bright for the three of us as a whole, and we appreciate
this. Amazing. I've gotten a couple awards, right? But none that I was just like, oh, this is so exciting.
Well, we do. We honestly do. I'm sure our viewers will see much more of you on this platform of ours. But we're gonna say bye now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you later. You're welcome. All right, girl. We got one more, but I'm not sure where she's at. So we're gonna have to give it up. We just gonna have to tell everybody about it. That's what I think.
That's cool. Let me pull it up really quick.
Oh, she says she's in StreamYard. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I don't see her in there. Do you?
No. Danny, I'm gonna send you while you're pulling it up. I'm gonna send you the link to your Facebook Messenger, and you can
the link to the email.
I know I'm gonna send it again to the Facebook Messenger. It might be easier for her to access. You'll just want to click on the link, but go ahead and present.
Okay, so we're presenting Danny with Best Skin and Body Care of 2020. So we're presenting this to Glorious Bath and Body for providing bath and body products made to benefit hair, skin, and the community overall. So she was so nice enough to send us all little packages with, and Natasha took forever to open hers, but I opened mine as soon as I got it.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm that person that gets stuff. Like, for example, I'm gonna show you a gift I got. I got this gift for Christmas. It's a Kate Spade.
Okay, but we're not talking about Kate Spade right now.
No, we're not. But what I'm saying is, I am like waiting to open it for the perfect timing. So it was like I knew it was from Danny, and so I was like,
I see the Virgo in you.
It's probably the Virgo. Like I wanted the right time, and then when I opened it, I just felt all warm and inside, and it was just a good moment. And you were so bothered by the fact that I took so long to open it.
I got open mine as soon as I got it and put it on my body, on all this body, yada 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 yada.
Okay, that was a lot.
I know I have a lot going on over here.
Telling people that, and I don't really think you do.
Well, that's neither here nor there. The product is good, y'all. The product smells good. It feels like butter. Like we can actually talk about the product now because we actually have it. I've used it on, I have a rash on my arm. If anybody follows me, the rash is still here, y'all, but it's reoccurring. But I've used it on my rash before and it helps like kind of soothe it. It has like, I guess, ingredients in it that kind of soothe the inflammation. So anything that soothes like inflammation, I'm all here for. And so have you used it, Tasha? I know are you waiting for that special day?
I've used it. Thank you.
Okay, do you have any feedback?
Just soft and buttery. I love things that are buttercream.
Yeah, it is like a buttercream, and it actually melts in your hand.
Yep. See? You didn't think I used it, huh?
We still don't know because you pretty much said everything that I said.
Oh my God.
But I'm gonna share her website also. Give me 1 second.
Girl, Danny said she backstage. What backstage?
I don't know what backstage she is in.
Well, maybe does our backstage no longer have people in it? I'm confused.
I don't know, girl. But this is Glorious Bath and Body. So it's gloriousbathandbody.com. You can purchase from her website. Which one do we have? I think I have the lotion. Not the lotion, right here. Yeah. This one. This whipped shea butter. That must be why it feels like that, because it's whipped.
Right.
Okay, so this is what we have. And it just feels so good. Oh, no, that's me. It says, oh, I thought she was showing up. Well, I don't know where she is. But I just want everybody to go and purchase. This would be a great gift for the new year. You know, really get your body together, your body yaddy together.
You want to do the dance too?
Yaddy, 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 yaddy. Get that together. I'm looking forward to what she has in store for 2021. I'm sure she has some new products in store. Hopefully, I'm not speaking. I am speaking on her behalf.
We'll have a new website in 2021.
She said that?
Yeah. I just sent her another link, so hopefully she'll be backstage in a couple seconds. But we can talk about really quickly. We did tell y'all that there's a possibility that this was going to be about a 2-hour show, but you don't get to see these beautiful faces again until January 11th. And on January 11th, that will be the beginning of season 3. So season 3 is, can you believe it? Season 3, bruh.
I can believe it because it feels like work to me. I'm telling y'all right now, this is not easy.
I will have
to think we hop up on here and don't do nothing, and they just say little stuff like, "Hey, your little job and your little working, and oh, you got to do this," and y'all just hop up on. No, we don't. She had to purchase the whole light for me,
and I bought these for the show, and I have on a dress, but
you want a dress?
Hmm. But I can't.
Oh my gosh, y'all, she is so. Oh my god!
Sweatpants under here, so it's like New Year's Eve party up top. And as soon as this baby,
you have on a dress and sweatpants.
Mm-hmm. Y'all got a problem with it? What?
You didn't have a black tank top?
No, this is. I like the material.
Nobody sees that. I'm sorry, yeah. I don't understand. I don't see the quality coming off the screen.
If it was ribbed, you'd be able to see it, and then you'd be like, "Oh, she got on a ribbed tank with fancy."
Okay.
You understand where I'm going with this?
I mean, not really, because I have on a Calvin Klein bra, and it's not giving me any support, and you can't see that. But I figured you wouldn't be able to see that because it's on camera, and I'm.
What is this?
I'm up. This is okay. This is all you're seeing. So I appreciate your effort.
Thanks.
And do you have any lasting words for 2020? Since everybody else said their lasting words.
Man, I was gonna say like goodbye 2020, like they say. But to be very honest with you, I don't have any negative words because everything happens for a reason. We would have never known that this was where it was going to be. Can you believe it? Like literally the pandemic has been almost a year. And literally April handed me a layoff in corporate America. But then at the same time, it handed us an amazing increase with BHVA PR, our public relations agency. And it was the true birth of Tasha Mac Fitness. During that time, I became a meditation instructor. I became a certified personal trainer, a group fitness instructor. I have 20 plus clients, and still growing, and it's just amazing. And I would have never believed that I had my own podcast with my very favorite person, you. And so when I really look back at 2020, like, damn, it's been a good year. I'm sorry. The beginning and throughout, we've literally lost a lot, but at the same time, it's been doubled in blessings. So I would have to say,
well said.
Thank you. I would have to say I'm okay with 2020, and I can't wait to 2021 because I really feel in my heart of hearts that like it's nothing but goodness coming our way. So I'm excited.
I'm excited for 2021 because I do feel goodness because I see some checks that'll be coming our way, and I might be able to get a dog sooner.
Yeah, we got some contracts being signed left and right. Okay.
And I'm excited about that. And excited about my dog.
About that?
About my dog.
I am thinking that the pandemic is going to end soon. I do think I don't think we'll ever go back to work. I don't think we'll ever go back to what we used to have. But I do think that we are coming into a new age, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You got to wash your hands. It's not a bad thing. Maybe you need to wear a mask, because people be like coughing, like you like, bruh. So I really believe that maybe that was a good thing. People now. So
hygiene probably is at an all-time high.
Yeah, seriously. So I'm with it.
Unfortunately.
But we do have good news. We save the best for last is what they say. Danny is here, so we are about to bring her in. Danny, here we go. I'm adding her in right now.
Definitely.
But we do have good news.
She got us playing. She's watching us.
Save the best for last is what they say.
Okay.
Okay.
So no, I'm sorry because my thing is like I'm truly an analog girl in a digital world, and I don't know what happened. I'm like sitting here in the back room the entire time.
That's okay.
Yes, but hello, ladies.
Hello. Did you get to see the award we presented you, or do I have to put it back on the screen?
I did not see it, but I did see it. So you don't.
No, I'll put it back up there for you. I'm getting pretty good at the sharing the screen thing, so
we're ready.
I'm much faster.
Thank you.
So we are presenting you with Best Skin and Body Care for Glorious Bath and Body. Tasha said something about a new website coming.
Yes, so 2021, new website, new look. A few new products that are going to be added to the website. So that's what you can expect 2021.
Okay. So that kind of, what's your best moment for 2021? What has been your best moment?
Ooh, 2020. This year has been a bit bittersweet. I recently lost a close friend in November. But yet and still, 2020 has been a year of just me learning myself and just kind of really reassessing the relationships that I have with people and fortifying relationships that I have with people. So, I can't really say I want to throw 2020 away. I have to take the good with the bad. And honestly speaking, I'm grateful for a lot of what I'm taking away from this year because a lot of it has been for me personally, like internally. So, yeah.
That's awesome. I think that is like a great message for like self-exploration.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are, discovering things about themselves in the midst of tragedy. And so I think that like, that's a very big deal and a big message. Yeah. Tasha, do you have another question for her?
We know we're going to get a new website. If 2020 was a person, what would you say to it? Or what would you call it?
Oh, I really try to practice an attitude of gratitude. So I can't say like, bye, bitch. within my heart, I can't say that because I know, unfortunately, Or for some people, I understand that's what they're saying. Like, this is what that year has been for them. But I can't say, even despite some of the losses that I've had, that hasn't been the year for me. So if I have to say anything to 2020, it would actually be thank you, because I really try to practice gratitude, and I've learned a lot. I've had to pivot like tremendously. So thank you, because I've had to learn. I've had to learn for myself. I've had to learn just how to change on so many different levels, whether it be even with technology. Like, I am an analog, like this isn't my thing. I really thought I was in the back room the entire time. But, just having to be more inclined to be more virtual, to be, just how it has come. It's just, I'm just been real grateful for how it has stretched me and pulled me as an individual to be a better individual. Bottom line.
I think that's huge. I think this actually was, everything happens for a reason. So you being in the background last is fine, because this is the actual great final words for 2020, is that it taught us change. We were given change whether we liked it or not,
Yes.
Like you never thought that you would need Lysol wipes so badly, or toilet tissue, or I had a cousin send me gloves from Maryland. Like, dang, how you got to send me gloves because we can't find them here? Like, that was the world that we have been introduced to. And like you said, I don't know if my mom had ever used Zoom until this. And now you get,
forced to just press ourselves in different ways. Like, for me, I have tons of gloves. I use them for soap when I make soap, but it's like, now I'm like, wait, do I need to kind of conserve on the usage of my gloves, because I may need them when I'm at the gas station, or
it just turned, and we really don't realize it. Like you were saying, like me and wipes. I used to use Lysol wipes, lots of them for everything. And then I found this really cool organic cleaner, which I have to spray on a paper towel and all this other things. But to be very honest, now that's my favorite versus the wipes. Now I can find wipes and I'm like, I don't need them, because I've gotten used to this new way of life. But I'm also putting cleaner and more organic and natural items into my home. Whereas before, that wasn't really what I was all about, the convenience of it. So it's just taught us so much. Church is online. You can go to 5 different services on Sunday. I mean,
all of that.
I'm not going to 5 different services. But I do want to circle back to what Danny said about being grateful. And I think that grateful, and I know for sure, I know this is a guarantee thing, that when you are grateful for things, you get more of those things. Yeah. So you expressing gratitude to, whatever it may be, in 2020 will be filled with nothing but more of those things, for sure. That's a guarantee. That's how the universe works, and that's how the law of attraction is. So I know for sure when we come back and you're here for 2021, you're going to be telling us about this new website, all these new products, and all this great profit that's going to be rolling in, and the bottom line. I love it. I love it. I love that for you. So I see all that happening with your gratefulness. I can just tell that's just going to happen for you. And I'm excited to see the new products, because a girl still got rashes over here. So,
well, I'm glad that you enjoyed what you received. So I was like, I wasn't too sure if I should do unscented or the rosemary. And I was like, I'm doing the rosemary, because your sisters were like, you need to step out and do something different. So I'm glad that you enjoyed that very much. And I appreciate those words of affirmation. I really do.
No problem. Yeah. Do you have anything else for her?
I don't. I'm all out.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies. Well, thank you so very much. I really appreciate the honor. You ladies just continue to keep rolling it out in 2021. Keep doing your thing. I enjoy watching your podcast, even if it's catching it on the tail end after the kids are asleep. I really, really, really appreciate the stories and the conversation and the information. So blessings to you all.
Thank you so much. And you guys can purchase her product at gloriousbashbody.com. And where can they find you on Instagram?
Instagram is gloriousbathbody or at gloriousbathbody. So GLOWRIOUS Bath Body.
All right. Thank you.
Ladies, take care. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. We back.
Girl, that was so good.
It was everything happens for a reason. Everything just falls into place. You know what I mean? So I'm all here for it. I think we have you have any final words as we wrap up 2020 for ORNOT podcast?
I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been such, supporters in our journey. We've made a lot of transitions and changes, and we still have yet to lose any supporters. And so I think that's a big thing, that you guys are kind of moving with our growing pains. I would call them growing pains. And that you continuously support us, and we'll try to support you. If anytime you want to be a part of the ORNOT journey, then feel free to let us know. Big shout out to all the people who have supported us from day one, who are in the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet to our podcast on YouTube or Apple, Apple Podcasts?
You can go to Apple Podcasts and just you have to type the whole thing in though, because I think someone said that they typed in ORNOT.
Yeah, my chiropractor could not find it.
You got to type in ORNOT podcast, the entire thing. ORNOT is one word, and then podcast. Or you can go to our Instagram page and you'll see a link tree. The link tree will take you to all of the things. There are ORNOT. We're now on Patreon as well. So stay tuned for some new episodes on Patreon, to behind the scenes things that we have coming for 2021. So that's kind of exciting. Maybe merch down the line. I don't know. Or maybe or not, we don't really know. Or not, yeah. Might not really feel
hard for people to buy merch from you. Yeah. They just don't want to buy it.
So y'all just gonna wait till we on TV, and then y'all gonna want to buy a lot of stuff. But that's fine. Either way, I'll take it. But we do have one more update. What was it? Why am I forgetting everything?
I don't know. You've really been kind of off today, but I'll be honest, I've been off too. Okay. I think we're feeding off of each other's energy. It's fine.
Yeah, it's been a Monday. It's been a weird Monday. But in terms of the podcast itself, my lasting words for 2020, just thank you everyone for doing all that you've done. The shares, we've had a lot of support, people who have shared our podcast or tuned in every Monday at 7:30. We really appreciate it. And we appreciate the watchers that are still watching right now.
Yeah, because I don't know if I would still be watching me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sick of my voice
myself. 46 minutes. But we had a great show. We had some great people up here, some great energy. And you can see why we love what we do, because of those support that we have. And I do know what I was gonna say. We will be releasing a new link. It'll be a link that you'll be able to go on and apply to be on the show. And then we'll do kind of like an interview and,
discussing that.
Yes, remember I sent you the link one night late. It's done though, so we'll definitely be rolling that out. So we'll be rolling that out soon. So you guys, if you know anyone that may just want to be on and to chat with us about our many topics that are coming up, we have some great topics for 2021. We have Tina, who's for us. Yes, very thought-provoking. We want you to leave us thinking. I want you to think further out. We want you to be more open. And yeah, I think that's really it.
And we want you to leave us with a full glass of thought-provoking goodness. Just like really filled up. Like we want to pour into you. Oh my goodness. That is so good right there. That's good. We want to pour into you guys in 2021.
You like that? See, look.
Just let us sit with you. Yeah. We want to pour into you guys.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I might say for the ending. Go ahead.
Don't say it yet. Okay. There was one more thing. I don't remember. But anyways, January 11th is when we'll be back. January 11th, put it in your calendars. We'll be back on January 11th. I'm going to say it one more time. January 11th, 2021, we will be back. You can catch all 20 episodes on YouTube and Facebook. Yep, I said it. So you want to see our beautiful faces for the next couple of weeks? Replay it all. People don't know it. You can replay it all. I have people always say, I missed the show, girl. Play it back. You play it while you're driving. It's okay. It's okay. We're here. But kudos to my sister for being my co-host, my partner in crime, my right-hand stand, my right-hand stand, my right-hand man. Yes.
Dan the man. What people don't know, some people call me Dan the man. Okay, it's a little awkward saying it out loud, but I'm not a man. Nothing against those.
But I am Dan.
I am Dan, and I am a woman with no man. I'm Dan with no man.
I still belong to the streets.
Don't say that. I don't belong to the streets.
She does not belong to the streets.
Someone is watching. I don't belong to the streets.
No one belongs to the streets. First of all, no one belongs. I think that's a really bad.
Why do you have to say that? Your whole conversation.
Please, just direct all conversations about in the streets to me. How about that?
Don't ever say that phrase ever again. Let's just drop it.
Okay.
I don't even have it in me to say what I need to say.
No, you have to stay on brand.
Okay, thank you so much for you guys joining us and allowing us to pour into you. So go out and pour into someone else. I need to write that down. Okay, let me type it real quick. Wait a minute. I'm gonna lose it.
You gonna say it again?
What did I say?
No, you said it. We're pouring into them so they can pour into someone else.
Thank you so much for allowing us to pour.
I will create content right here with you guys. This is real life. This is real life.
Okay. Yes, y'all. So thank you so much for allowing us to pour into you, so you will be able to pour into others.
Oh, tomorrow is a full moon. Tonight might be a full moon because we're off a little. Good point, Mojo. Okay. All right. One more time.
We're off. Thank you so much. They're going to be tired of hearing that. I done said it about 5 times. I'm not saying it again. I won't do that to the people.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, Danielle, take us out of here. Take us out of here with the commercial.
Thank you so much for joining us. What else do you want me to say?
The commercial.
Oh, I got to remove all these daggone banners. Too much work. I got to do everything. Press the commercial. Press the banners off. Go live in the broad.